Hello student, let us continue chapter number 20. So today we are going to start our next topic, that is impact of disaster on human life. Disasters affect almost everybody, but its maximum ill effects are felt by the poor and underprivileged people. The effect of disaster can be grouped into four categories. First, effect on physical features. There is a heavy damage or a total loss of movable and immovable property. Infrastructural facilities like roads, railways, bridge, electricity, gas, telecommunication facilities, etc., are heavily damaged and cannot be restored immediately. Loss of fertile agricultural land due to floods is also a loss which cannot be compensated even after a prolonged time. Second, effects on human life. Many people either die due to a disaster or become permanently handicapped. Health of common citizens deteriorates. Those who lose their relatives are in intense trauma or disparate. It is difficult to bring them out of the trauma. Situation of many orphan children and elderly people become very awkward when their support is lost. Their rehabilitation needs very intense efforts. People have to face many difficulties in life. Third one, effects on economy. A huge capital has to be created for rehabilitation work after a disaster. It affects the routine development work. Due to shortage of capital, the completion of project is delayed. A problem of unemployment emerges till the industrial units are reactivated. Economy of disaster affected area becomes weaker. Now, fourth one, that is social effect on of disasters. Migration or fleeing away by people affect the social structure of the area affected by disaster. Social festivals and public celebrations become uninteresting compared to earlier time. It takes many years to restore the original charm. Social organizations become weaker due to changes in social network. Now, rehabilitation after the disaster. At the time of a disaster, first comes the rescue operation, followed by compensation or relief, and lastly the rehabilitation, which differs according to the disasters. Many buildings have to be reconstructed after an earthquake, flood, or a cyclone. New employment has to be created after drought or provision for firm implements has to be made in agricultural field. After viral epidemic, programs of mass education and public awareness have to be arranged for safety in future. Rehabilitation work has to be carried out under many obstacles since infrastructural facilities are damaged. It is difficult to rehabilitate a family where there is one or two survivors. If the services of a physiotherapist is not provided timely to person under trauma after witnessing a disaster, it may bring adverse result. Training and employment are necessary to those survivors who become handicapped permanently. Thus, the rehabilitation work after a disaster is a very challenging one. It can be fulfilled only through proper planning, implemented step by step. Now, student, I hope you have understood the chapter. So, complete your textual exercise in CW as well as your workbook. Thank you.